Hi guys, welcome back to Fresh Talk with me, your host, Jada Gyamfi, sponsored by Estela's Fresh Mex. And today we have Patrick McCaffery. Welcome.
What up, twin?
You're 45 minutes late. Let's talk about it.
I was busy.
Yeah, we said 12:30.
We did.
It's 1:13.
You know how it is when you come home. I'm in the office at basketball talking to everybody after I worked out. You know, productive morning.
Was it?
Yeah, it was. Got a haircut, worked out, lifted. You know, the usual.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know how it is. You get distracted doing other things. At least that's how I am.
Yeah, no, I was here on time.
No, you weren't.
Yeah, I was. I was here early. Anyways, it's fine. So welcome back. You're home. So exciting. How does it feel?
It's good. I'm excited to be home. I was living in Indy for like 10 weeks. Interesting. It's different.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I love it. It's awesome. I like everybody out there. Obviously close to Connor, which is huge.
And Caitlin.
Yeah, I go to a lot of Fever games.
Fever show.
Yeah, I'm locked into the Fever show, and we roll from there. I spent a lot of time at Caitlin's place with Connor.
Yeah,
and
jealous.
Colin was with us too over the summer. Shout out Springs.
Is that his nickname?
That's we call him Springs. I don't know why we started calling him Springs, but we did, and it stuck.
It stuck. I love Colin. I'm so jealous that you get to spend time. I haven't even been to a Fever game yet. I really need to go.
Wow. It just shows that I'm a way bigger Fever fan than you.
You live there. You're closer.
But I do text you, though, and you typically watch.
I try
I'll text you, and I'll say Fever Show, ? And you're like, yep, I'm
Locked
watching.
in.
And we'll talk about it.
I watch every single game.
Yeah, me
All
too.
of Caitlin's games, all of Kate's games.
See, I haven't watched as many Aces games. But I have watched...
Big friend.
I have watched some.
You're not as locked as I am.
I'm pretty locked. I always check the box. Score.
It's not the same. You have to watch it live. I watch on my phone and on the TV. Okay, what do you miss the most about being in Iowa City, besides Estela's?
I was going to say Estela's
I
really
knew
my
that was
first
your
answer. Just being around my family all the time. That's obviously fun. You know, I grew up here, so like when I first moved to Indy, I like needed the GPS everywhere, and I was like, this sucks. Like I haven't used the GPS to just get around ever. Always known exactly where I was. You know, I know exactly how far everything was from me. You know, I loved Iowa City, and I had an incredible college experience. I had so much fun here. It was incredible. Made a ton of friends.
Yeah.
Oh, God. No,
Shout out Bart.
Yeah, Bart. Made a ton of friends. You know, a lot, but, you know, it was just time to move on, and so I was ready for that, and it's been a great change for me. But, yeah, definitely just, like, the people, being my family, being our other coaches here, like my teammates that here, like, that's been the part that I've missed the most.
I still need the GPS here to get to my classes.
Yeah, and that's tough.
Yeah, I need it in Des Moines, too. I get lost a lot. Sometimes. I don't know where everything is. There's a lot of places.
How do you get... Oh, come on, but you're from Des Moines. How do you get lost in Des Moines?
Well, like, there's a lot, and there's a lot of different streets and roads that you can drive on.
There are a lot of streets in Des Moines.
Yeah.
Disclaimer, pod. There's a lot of streets in Des Moines.
There is, yeah.
We have to tell
if
the
you've
fans.
ever been.
If you go to Des Moines, there will be more than one, maybe more than two streets.
Yeah. A lot more.
There's a lot more than two.
Yeah, and it gets confusing. I know how to get to my house from here, which is good.
That is a plus.
And I know how to get to my high school from my house and, like, all my favorite restaurants, but I need my GPS a lot. And here.
And you know how to get to your friends' houses?
Mm-hmm.
Or no?
Yeah. I know how to get to Ball's house.
Okay. Balls.
Love Balls.
Shout out Balls.
She will probably watch this.
Probably.
Oh, this is a good question. This one comes from Marit. How much would you pay Jerry to open a Estela's in Indy?
Oh my God, I would definitely be. I would invest in it for sure.
Yeah.
Because it wouldn't even be an investment because it would just be such a lock. Like.
Yeah, it
would.
would.
Such a lock. I would. Yeah. Just whatever it took, whatever he needed from me, I would.
You'd be willing.
I would be willing to do it.
Yeah.
And we talked about it right away. I was just talking to him outside, and I was like, yeah, you know, I've been doing like some Qdoba, and I'm like, Qdoba's pretty good, but like. It's not Estela's. Like I was like, I need an Estela's out here, and so whenever he comes back to Indy though, because he's been to a couple Fever games, he brings me food. So
that's nice.
Yeah, Jerry's the best.
He is. He's really nice. I wish there was an Estela's in Des Moines. That would be nice. Indy's kind of crazy. I feel like they don't deserve it. It's like kind of like a this area thing.
That's true. I don't know if the people around me would appreciate Estela's as much as I would appreciate.
They don't get it.
Yeah, they just don't. But no. Estela's. Wherever they are, they will grow. It'll grow, and it'll be great.
I love Estela's, obviously. Okay, compare Butler basketball to Iowa basketball. What's it been like? What's the difference or similarities, perhaps?
Yeah, I think a similarity is Coach Mata's a lot like my dad, like very player oriented. What is
Sorry,
funny, bro?
just keep going. You're good.
What is funny?
No. Well, okay, it's funny because the next question, another one from Mara, is if you ever call Thad your dad. Like, you mistakenly call him dad.
No.
That's why I was laughing. But
No,
continue.
But no, I really like Coach Mata. He's great, and he's very similar to my dad in a sense. They're both very player oriented. Like they want to do what like we want to do. They look out for us.
Aw.
They're not like drill sergeants, control freaks like a lot of coaches in college basketball who want to control every aspect of every player's life. Mata's not like that, and neither is my dad. And they're great, and they've been very kind of receptive to me. And I fit in really well with the players, and I've got a great relationship with the coaches like Mojo and Diebler and Thad. And I really like it. Our play style is a little different. We don't play as fast as we did at Iowa, which was something that was weird to me at first. But we still have a pretty free flowing offense in a sense. I would have really had a weird time at like a very structured set play kind of place. I would have known all the plays and all that kind of thing, but it just would have been very different than what I was used to. But we do have it's a little more structured than at Iowa, but it's still free flowing. It's a good offense. I enjoy it. The defense is different. We're still kind of installing a lot of that stuff. But I really like my teammates. I really like the coaches, and it was a really good fit for me. And Hinkle Fieldhouse is really cool.
Is that where you play?
That's where we play. Yeah.
Okay. Is it like hard to relearn? Like do you feel like you have to relearn a bunch of stuff, or is it all like?
Kind of, but like not really, because it's all the same. The language is a little different. Like they might call it different things, but like a pretty cerebral basketball player. Like as long as it makes sense conceptually, I'm able to pick up on it pretty quick. It's nothing super complicated. We don't do anything really difficult. But it's good stuff. It's efficient stuff, and I like it. And I've been able to kind of pick up everything pretty quick.
Slay. That's huge for you.
Slay. Oh gosh.
Could you say do you have one that you like better? Like, do you have a favorite between the two?
Iowa and Butler? No, I don't have a favorite. It's a different dynamic because I'm gonna be at Butler for a year.
Right.
I was here for 5, so it's just a different level of kind of appreciation and all that kind of stuff. But I really like the people at Butler. There's great people. Mm-hmm. It's pretty similar in that sense where there's really good people all the way up through the administration.
That's huge.
That I've gotten to know. I talk to our AD a lot. He comes to practice a lot of the time. So he's awesome. He played there. But a lot of it's cool. It's different because there's no football. So
they don't have football?
Well, it's not like the same. They do have football. I shouldn't say they don't have football. They do have football. It's just it's like Drake. They play Drake in that Pioneer League.
Oh.
So it's not the same in terms of there's not going to be 80,000 people there. Their stadium's not as big. Those guys work though. I see them in the weight room. They're working.
Period.
But it's different in terms of that. But I really enjoy it. But I had such a great 5 years here. I had so much fun. I made so many memories that were incredible. And I know Gabby and I talked to you about them a lot, and just rub it in that you weren't here when we first got here. But so many memories, and there's so many people that I really enjoyed that I can't imagine having went anywhere else. It was just time for a change, but it was an incredible time here. I loved it, and I do miss it, but it was just time.
It's the best.
It's awesome. Nothing like Iowa City.
True that. Slay, great job.
Slay.
You're killing it. Are you excited for Big East play? And how does it differ? Because obviously, I don't watch any men's basketball really, to be fair. Besides, I watch the Hawks. That's really it.
Yeah.
I'm not locked in.
Are you gonna watch the Dogs this year?
Yeah, if it works with my schedule, because I'm super busy.
You're pretty busy, yeah.
Yeah.
You have to wake up. You have to change.
Well, and I have
Mart
school.
has to bring you coffee.
Yeah. Well, she won't be there to bring me coffee.
You need to use the GPS to get to class.
Now I know where all my classes is because they're all in the same building.
Oh, all in the same building? Mm-hmm. The education building?
Yeah.
I know where it is. I
Good.
classes there before. I can show you how to get there if you need.
No, I know now.
You do.
But when I had a class at Van Allen, I could not find my way there.
Van Allen's just the way back in.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Like way back end of campus. Like it's like.
Oh yeah.
I had a class there my freshman year, which was a while ago, but that was fun.
Forever
ago. It was like an astronomy class. We'd go up on the roof and look at stars and stuff. It was sick.
I had a class like that too, but I never knew how to get there. I would use my GPS every time. Yeah. It's a lot of turns.
It is.
I think there's like 3.
Yeah, there's not really a lot of turns.
It feels like a lot.
Yeah, it's really okay. Anyway, we'll move on.
I feel like you're judging.
No, but the Big East, I haven't played in it yet. Obviously, I have played. We played, I think, 3 Big East teams last year, 3 or 4, 2 or 3. I don't even know how many we played last year, or I mean, I've played throughout my career. But I think all high-level basketball is pretty similar. Like high-level college basketball is pretty similar. You know, I'm sure it's going to be incredibly physical. There's going to be really good players in every. There's going to be really good players on every team. You know, there's no similar to the Big Ten. There's no nights off. There's not going to be any easy games. So you know, I'm excited, and I like our team a lot. You know, I think we have really good players, and I think we've really meshed well over the summer. I think we had a really good summer, and you know, like I'm excited to play in the Big East. I'm ready for a new challenge, playing new venues. That'll be cool. Yeah. The Big East is a basketball conference.
Is it like the conference? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying that it like a lot of the schools don't have football. Like it's like a basketball conference.
Oh, I got you.
So, you know, it's really good venues, like Saturday home games in the Big East, I'm sure are going to be incredible.
So fun.
So I'm looking forward to it.
Who's your guys' rival?
Xavier, I figured out.
Where's that?
It's in Cincinnati.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah, they were telling me all about it when I first got there.
Is it crazy?
They don't like Xavier. I'm sure it's a rivalry. I'm sure it's pretty crazy. They do not like Xavier over there. It's a big deal.
Gosh, sounds intense.
Yeah.
I hate rivals. What do you want to do when you're done with college?
I'm going to play for a while, wherever that is. If it's overseas in America, who knows. But I'll play for a long time, hopefully, as long as my body cooperates.
Yeah, mine's not. I think I'm done after 4.
Yours is not cooperating.
Yeah, no, I've thought about it, and I think I'm just done.
You might, yeah. You know, sometimes it's just best to do that.
Yeah.
You know, I've still got a lot left in the tank, I think, so, you know, I'll play for a while.
Yeah.
And then probably, you know, I'll move into coaching, would imagine, and kind of go through that whole thing. But I don't really know what else I would like to do.
Yeah.
I would at least give it a try, be involved in a team sport in some way. So, I probably will hop into coaching, try to get on a staff somewhere, and go from there.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Where would you want to play? Like, if you played overseas, what would be, like, the spot?
I don't know. I like Italian food, so I'll say Italy. Italian food, so I'll say Italy. Like when we went to Italy when I was in high school with the Iowa team, like they obviously had great food over there.
They do.
So I would say Italy.
That was the only part of Italy I liked, was the food.
Really?
The rest was very traumatizing.
What could have been so bad?
So much walking.
Really? Oh, can't have that.
A lot of walking, yeah. And it was just crazy.
We can't have the walking.
No. And like being up early in the morning, doing a lot of things. Like we were doing something.
Yeah.
And it's like sometimes I just don't want to do it.
Yeah, I mean.
But the beaches were fun.
The beaches?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was nice. And like the boats were fine. But the walking just really.
The walking just puts a damper on the rest of it.
Yeah, I was not vibing with the walking. At all.
Just too much walking.
Yeah, I just wanted to like sit and eat food.
Yeah.
And tan.
And not walk.
No.
But you know what? Sometimes you have to go with the flow and look out for your teammates.
Roll with the punches.
Yeah, even if you may not like it. Because I bet there's certain people who love the walking.
Couldn't name, well, Kate did, I guess.
Yeah.
Because she like cared about, well, it was fun to learn about the history. But she was like...
Don't pretend that you cared about the history.
No, I thought it was cool. Like, my thing is like...
You cared about the history.
No, like, a video would suffice. Like, pictures.
A video?
Yeah.
So when you go to Italy, you want to watch a video?
No, like...
If you're already there, you might as well.
Right, but my thing is like...
You go to Italy, you could have just showed me a video.
Yeah, like, I would love to, like, go and see it. Like, oh my god, that's so cool. It's something really important. But, like, do we have to walk for 3 hours and, like, talk about every single detail? I feel like that's a bit excessive.
I feel like... if you're going to go over there, you should get the whole experience of the history and be a tourist.
No, wasn't my vibe. I just wanted to eat the food, like, and just vibe, and I couldn't vibe. Everything was like, so, you have to do this. And then the worst part was the kayaking. That was terrible.
The kayaking? Did you flip
Yeah.
yours?
No, thankfully. But, like, it's supposed to be fun, and I'm, like, exercising in the water. And it was really scary.
Well, then, like, what's swimming?
Also exercising in the water. Not a fan of swimming.
No, you're not a swimmer.
No. Like, I understand you get in the water to cool off when you're tanning, but, like, I'm not going to swim. Like, who just swims?
Swimming is just so being in the pool is just a byproduct of tanning.
Yeah. Like, well, I would, like, I mean, playing mermaids is a different thing. Like, I would play mermaids.
That's swimming.
Yeah, but, like, I'm not just going to get in and, like, swim where?
Well, no, like, unless you want to get in and swim laps, like, that's...
For what?
Well, no, I'm saying that wouldn't be fun.
Yeah, that's not fun at all. I would just prefer to tan. Just lay. Not move. I don't really like to move. That's
kind of what I've picked up on in this.
Yeah.
It's been like,
I'm anti-movement.
Not a fan of moving.
No. And, like, the kayaking was terrible. Like, my arms, especially. Like, I have strong legs, not strong arms.
Yeah.
It was a lot. And Gabby was no help. She was terrible on the kayak.
That's not surprising.
Yeah.
Gab's not really that helpful for anything.
Don't say that. She's the best. I love Gabby.
We like Gab.
Gab's my favorite. But yeah, the kayak was, I thought we were going to need like a helicopter to get out of the water. I didn't think we were ever going to make it back.
Really?
Yeah, like Coach Butler lapped us. Like she passed us. We were dead last in the pack. We started going with the group behind us. Yeah. And we were like spinning in circles.
That's a bad combo.
It was really fun.
Because you both wouldn't want to do it.
No.
So that makes it a bad combo.
Yeah.
You should have went with like Kate or somebody that would wanted to do it.
Yeah, no. We thought it would be fun. We thought it would be easy.
No, not. And we found out that it's not.
No. And she has a shoulder thing, so she really was no help. And I don't have great, like, it just wasn't fun.
It's just.
I was like out of breath. I was like,
Out of breath.
Yeah, like it's hard. Have you ever kayaked?
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's not easy.
It's not easy.
And we went for like so many miles.
How many miles?
I don't know for sure.
Like 15?
Is that a lot? It was a lot. I feel like
a lot of miles. It could have been 20.
We went around a whole island.
Wow.
Yeah. And then we like stopped and took a break, and that's when we swam. I didn't really. Not a great swimmer. Yeah. I discovered I almost drowned out there.
You can swim.
I can, but like, again, the stamina thing, like not for a long time, and not very far.
Yeah, we're stuck on you just don't really like a ton of physical activity. It's kind of what I've picked up on.
I like to play basketball.
Fair.
But like other things, no. Running for fun, can't do it.
Running for fun?
Stairs, won't walk them. If there's an elevator, I'm taking it every single time.
You saw me on the stairs the one day, and you were
terrible.
Yeah, you were in shock.
Yeah. Like, why would you put yourself through that?
Gotta be in shape.
Nah. No, I just chill. I've like never walked those, and I never will.
You've never walked up them one time?
I did when I was like a camper, and that's when I was like.
So since you've been at the university, you haven't walked up the stairs at all?
Up the stairs in Carver.
Yeah. Like for anything, like not even like leaving a men's game or a wrestling meet or anything?
No, I go through the tunnel and go up the elevator.
You've never once walked up the stairs?
No.
That's so insane to me.
Well, I've walked up part of them to get a Carver cone at a game once, which is like fair because that's motivation.
But that's walking up the whole stairs though.
No, because I didn't start at the bottom. I was like halfway up. Right, and like, yeah, it was painful. And I didn't want to do it again.
So you walked up the stairs. That counts.
Sure.
I'll give it to you. You've walked from to the concourse.
Yeah.
Yeah, that counts.
Slay. Never again. I would rather take the elevator all the way up and then walk from the elevator to get a Carver cone than walk up those damn stairs.
Physical activity.
Not great.
Not Jada's thing.
No. Not at all.
Yeah.
I just like to chill. Okay, guys, my new obsession, Poppy. The flavor is so good, and it doesn't hurt my tummy, which is what I really like about it. It's good and healthy for your gut, and it tastes amazing. This is my favorite flavor, if you guys are wondering. It's Doc Pop, and another fan favorite is the orange creamsicle. But if you haven't tried it, you definitely should, because it's my favorite. Do you have any superstitions?
Do I have any superstitions? Yeah, I would do a lot. I would do like the same routine before every home game at Iowa, and I would do the same thing before every road game. I would meditate. So at home games, I would meditate. I would go shower. I would need like the gum to be like on the table, and I would need like a specific type of gum, and I would do it. Then I would shower, put my jersey on. I would go get my ankles taped, spit my gum out in the trash can right by the
Oh, wow. You're serious about
No,
this.
very.
Gotcha.
And then I would go and I would have my shoes, and I'd put my socks and shoes out on the bench. Like, just kind of look around, like wipe your shoes down, put my shoes on. I would talk to Dolph, because Dolph and Bobby are usually the only ones out there at that time. And I would, Jack Devlin would be out there, like, kind of waiting for me.
Need it.
And I would be like, hey, Jack D, can you text Ben Sheridan and tell him come down here, because Ben Sheridan would pass to me when I would shoot before the games. And so he would text Ben Sheridan. Ben Sheridan would trot on down. So, and then I would shoot. I'd do the same shooting routine before every game. Quick, like I think it was like 150 makes. Then, I would just sit and kind of decompress and start to lock back in before the game, and then just do the team warm up, and then we go from there. So I'll need to come up with something similar to that this year at Butler.
That's a lot more intense than anything we did.
Well, I don't know. It's just everybody has their own process.
Yeah. I never did anything for myself. I would always be a part of other people's. Like Kate and Gabby would put on my shoes for me.
In the training. Your shoes for you?
Yeah, Gabby would do my right, Kate would do my left, and they would tie my shoes. What else? Me and Gabby would hold hands after we did, like, before our last part.
You and Gabby just hold hands a lot.
Not a lot. Well, I love her.
Yeah, well, I love her.
Yeah, we would hold hands.
You and Gabby would just hold hands a lot for just about anything.
Yeah. Oh, God, it's going to be so sad. And we would tell each other we love each other, and...
Who's going to put your shoes on this year?
I'm probably going to have to do it myself.
We can't have that.
I think I can do it, and I think I can tie them, too. I really think I can.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a big step for you.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to drive myself to the games, which I've never done.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to really grow up this year.
Yeah. Well, like, I'm already starting because I drive myself to practice, which is huge.
And that was never the case before?
I mean, like, on a rare occasion. If I, like, was going to shoot before, or Gabby had something to do, then we would ride separately. But other than that, we always did everything together, me and Gabby.
Gab?
Yeah.
Should we talk about our group chat?
Go for it. What do you have to share that's appropriate?
Gab, Jada, and I have a group chat that we talk in pretty frequently. And typically we're on, like, the group FaceTime.
Need it.
But when I'm bored at night in Indy...
All the time.
We're on there.
Every day.
I'll call both of them. And Luke will be on there, too. Gabby's little brother. Shout out, Luke. He's dope.
Oh, God.
He's
Luke wants to be on the pod.
No, I don't know if Luke's ready for the pod.
No, it would...
That would be wild.
Yeah, that one would need...
No, yeah, but Luke will be on there, too, and so we'll just be on there for hours.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Just kicking it.
Just saying it. I mean, mostly
talking about
it's
whatever.
you.
Jada always asks for the hot goss.
The hot goss. Yeah, that's my favorite.
Yeah.
The gossip.
Do you have any hot goss? I'm like, well, Jada, I don't really have a ton going on over here.
Yeah.
And whatever I did have going on, you probably wouldn't be super interested in. No. So more so I rely on you for the hot goss.
I have all the hot goss most of the time.
Yeah.
Gab has none because she's in North Carolina.
Yeah.
Just being boring.
Yeah.
You have none. You're in Indy being boring. I really hold the group together,
yeah.
I think.
I have a lot of hot goss. I had a lot of hot goss when I lived in Iowa City, though.
I'm sure you did.
I was pretty tapped in. I knew a lot. I gave you a lot of hot goss when I lived in Iowa City.
That's true, yeah. But now it's just me. I have to keep
I still
the group
find
chat
out some of
flow.
the hot goss not before you, though, in Iowa City, though.
Do you?
I do.
Is it relevant to me, though? Like, is it stuff that I would care about?
Maybe, maybe not. Just depends on what it is. Depends on what it is.
I keep the goss flowing.
That is true.
Yeah.
You do live for the goss.
I don't live... If it doesn't have to do with me, I love to hear about it. As long as I'm not in on the drama.
No, we can't have you... No,
then I shut down. I can't be a part of that.
That's too much.
Yeah,
you might as well hop back on the kayak.
Yeah, honestly. I would rather do that than be in the drama.
Drama's not fun.
No, it's not.
It's fun to hear about, though. Like, I like being like 2 to 3 people removed from the drama. Like,
yeah, where it has no effect on you really
none,
whatsoever.
or anybody that I like really like, people that I might like, but like, or people that I don't even really know that well. Because then, like, when I'm that far removed, and it's like, oh, yeah, now that's entertaining.
That's why I have so many friends, because then you just hear like the most insane stuff, and it's so nice.
You have so many friends.
I'm a friendly person.
You are very friendly,
and I'm nice.
You're sometimes a little too friendly and too nice. I've pointed that out to you before.
Yeah, I'm working on it though.
You are, and you have gotten better.
Yeah,
So
I try to be not mean but stern.
Yes.
Stand my ground.
Yes, as you should.
Yeah, it's important.
That's a big step for you.
Yeah, I'm growing a lot.
Yeah.
This year is growth. #growth. Myself and the Estela's Talk-About Network are proud to support Count the Kicks. Count the Kicks is a stillbirth prevention program that teaches expectant parents to monitor their baby's movements through the third trimester. Count the Kicks was started right here in Iowa and helped reduce our state's stillbirth rate by 32%. Expectant parents can download the free Count the Kicks app to monitor their baby's movements and speak up to their doctors if they notice a change. Visit counttthekicks.org to learn more. Okay, talk about the difference of growing up in Iowa City, going to college here, and then going to Indy. What that was like?
Yeah, so I didn't, I grew up in Iowa City, but I wasn't, downtown Iowa City super often until I got to college, because that's where you go eat and all that kind of stuff. So, I lived in, my parents used to live. We lived out in North Liberty. Mm-hmm. I lived in Coralville when I was younger. So, it's I spent a lot of time out there, but I wasn't really downtown Iowa City super often.
Yeah.
So, that was kind of when I got here, as you start going, there's more stuff flows through downtown. All your classes, all that is right downtown. So, that was, a different thing, and I grew to love it. And it's incredible, and I love the way the campus is. I obviously knew where everything was. That wasn't super difficult for me, and I was able to figure out kind of how to maneuver or what spots do I want to eat at. Okay, I like Estela's. I'm going to eat there.
All the time.
Yeah. So I kind of knew how to maneuver and was able to figure that out. I didn't need the GPS for my first 3 years here, like somebody else sitting across from me named Jada. But anyways.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
The judgment is insane.
But no, so then moving to Indy, it's just different because obviously I'm not as familiar at all. I'm not familiar really at all. Luckily, I had Connor there, and one of the first days I was there, he kind of drove me around and was kind of telling me this is where this is kind of there's a street called Keystone. It's really long, and there's all sorts of restaurants and grocery stores and everything you can imagine right on Keystone. So he's this can be a hut, and then I can get to the highway off Keystone, and I can get to Hinkle or Arena off Keystone. So it's just it's a connector of everything. So so Connor was kind of giving me the lowdown there and was able to help me. But you got to go through change for yourself. Sometimes you got to do that. It's pretty scary.
Yeah, not a fan.
No, not it wasn't great. But I was able to figure it out, and now I know. I've kind of gotten my bearings in terms of, where I'm going, kind of where the arena is in relation to X, Y, and Z, how I know how to get to Connor's, I know how to get to Caitlin's and get home.
Those are the important things.
Yeah, so I've kind of figured out where I need to go. I still need the GPS sometimes if I'm going to somewhere I haven't been before, but for the most part, I'm able to, kind of navigate and get to where I need to go. And so it's just different because I didn't grow up there and didn't have it wasn't ingrained in me where everything was and all that kind of stuff. It was just different. And but it was good, and I'm glad I went through it, and I'm glad I was able to, I definitely grew up a lot in that sense where, it was just a different,
huge.
And I think it prepared me for further on in my life and career.
Amazing. So what do you do? What is there to do in Indy?
There's a bunch of stuff. I go to the Fever Games. For one.
Yeah.
We covered those.
It's been a while since
you had one. Show on a break, but they crank it up again, I think Thursday.
Oh.
I think it's Thursday or Friday. But I'll still be here, so I'll have to wait till next week to go to a Fever Show game. But
damn.
So I go to Fever Show games. There's a AAA team that they have that I've not been to a game, but I've been invited to go to the games.
There you go.
I just haven't been yet. I play a lot of NCAA football, 25. I got to build a program.
Yep.
Bringing Louisiana Monroe, we're on top. So I do that. I play a lot of video games. I've always been somebody who I like to spend time alone, by myself. Mm-hmm. I like being in my own space. I'm kind of weird about how I operate in that sense. I like I'm at peace when I'm alone. Just kind of be able to decompress.
Real.
All that kind of stuff, and so I do that a lot. I enjoy being alone. I'm on the phone a lot. I'll just call my dad or my mom or my sister, Jack, text them, whatever. Or I'm on the phone with you and Gab or Peyton or Connor or whatever. Or I'll go see Connor and Caitlin. I see them a lot. I'll see them at least probably 3-4 times a week at least.
Lucky.
Bare minimum. So I'll go see them a lot and hang out with them, and over the summer, because Sprinks lived in Indy, so I would spend a ton of time with Sprinks.
I forgot who that was for a second.
No, Sprinks is Colin.
Yep. No, I'm there now. Thank you, though.
And, Connor, I like Connor's roommates, too. They're cool. I like my teammates, so I spend time with them. So there's a bunch of random stuff you can do. It's similar to Iowa City in a sense of where it's like when I'm not downtown, it's like pretty similar in terms of there's a mall, movie theaters, like all that kind of stuff. Everything that you would need to, have a solid time.
Yeah. I like to go to the mall here.
You do? You like Coral Ridge?
Yeah, in the IRL. I like going to Lululemon with Marit. Love to shop. Need that.
Do you guys go to IRL a lot, you and Marit?
I would say we go to Target more often.
Yeah.
Probably every day, every other day.
Yeah.
Because you always need something, you run out of things.
You have to do girl math.
Mm-hmm. You love to judge us for girl math.
I think girl math is such a funny concept.
It makes sense, though. But it does.
It makes sense to the girls.
Yeah, the other day, Mara and I were going to buy one thing, but if you bought two, you saved $3. That is girl math, so you have to buy two, even if you don't need to.
Yeah.
Or
when
so
you
then you're
return
saving
something,
money.
You buy something and then you return it.
Free money.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Or if you pay with cash, it's free.
That one I don't think I can get behind.
Really?
That one I don't. Yeah.
Because it's just cash. It's not.
But you still have it.
Yeah, but
it's still
not
money.
Really. Yeah, I just don't agree.
What do you
with
think of gift cards?
That's free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that actually is free.
But what's annoying about gift cards is I would rather just have cash, or Venmo me, a gift card, because then you have to spend it at that place.
So if somebody Venmos you for whatever reason, then do you have to spend it? Is that girl math?
No.
No.
That I also do that a lot.
Yeah.
Get a Venmo for coffee and little did you know it's going towards my nails.
Yeah.
Girl math, because it adds up. You got to save it.
You've lost me.
It makes sense to me. They get it. The fans get it.
The fans get it. I know the girls get it. The girls that get it.
Yeah.
They get it.
They get it.
They just get it.
Yeah. You don't get it. That's fine.
I don't get it, but the girls that get it, get it.
And you respect that.
That's what's important. Yeah. No, I'm a ton of respect for that.
You respect girl math. Okay. Well, thanks for joining us. Thanks for yapping. So fun. Always great.
It's always good to yap.
Yeah. Even though you're 15 minutes late. 45.
No.
Yeah.
If we girl mathed it, I really wasn't late at all.
If we girl mathed it, you basically didn't show up. If you girl math it, you were years late.
No. It is the other way around.
You don't know because you don't get it.
Girl math.
Girl math. Okay. Well, thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. We'll see you. Well, I don't know when I'll see you, but
we're
done. Slay.